Overflows.
Meditation is inner tuning. The divinity is not a future. Your divinity is the present. It is now and here, or here now. This very moment, you are that, but unaware, not looking in the right direction or not tuned to it. And that is all. A radio is there. The waves are passing right now. But if the radio is not tuned to a particular wave, that means the wave is unmanifest. Each radio station operates at a certain wavelength. You tune the radio and the wave becomes manifest. Therefore, for transformation, a tuning is needed. And what is tuning indeed? What is tuning indeed? Meditation is tuning. Certainly there are and can be other forms of tuning as well. But meditation is the most important tuning. When you are tuned, tuning implies that which is unmanifest becomes manifest. That which is unmanifest becomes manifest. But remember, do not desire, because the desire will not allow you to be empty. And if you are not empty, nothing is possible, because the space is not there. So your own unmanifest nature cannot be revealed to you if there is no space. Your nature is really unmanifest. Intrinsic nature needs a space to be revealed. Intrinsic nature that you are needs a space to be revealed. And do not ask how to live with emptiness. That is not the real question. Just be empty and the things will start happening. But you are not empty as yet. If once you know what emptiness is, you will love it. Really, you will love it, and it is ecstatic. It is the most beautiful experience ever possible to human mind, to man, to consciousness. You will not ask how to live with emptiness. You are asking that as if emptiness is something like a misery, how to live with misery. It appears so specifically to the ego. It appears so specifically to ego. The ego is always afraid of emptiness. So you ask how to live with emptiness, as if it is some kind of enemy. Emptiness is your innermost center. All the activities are on the circumference, the periphery, and the innermost center is just zero. All that is manifest is on the periphery. The deepest core of your being is the unmanifest vacuum. Buddha has given it a name, Shunyata. It means nothingness or emptiness. Shunyata means emptiness or nothingness. That is your nature. That is your being. And out of that nothingness, everything comes, emerges. And then everything goes back to it at the end of the creation. In the beginning of the creation, everything emerges out of that. And at the end of dissolution or end of the creation, everything goes back to it. As if the birds have returned to their nest as the evening falls. And in the morning, their activities will begin once again. That emptiness is the source. Do not ask how to fill it, because whatever you ask, whenever you ask to fill it, you will create more and more ego. Ego is the effort. Ego is the effort to fill emptiness. And even this desire that now something must descend upon you, a God, a divinity, a divine power, or some unknown energy, this again is a thought. Whatsoever you can think about God is not going to be God really. It is simply going to be a thought floating on the inner sky. When you say the unknown, you have really made it known. What do you know about the unknown? Do you know anything about the unknown? Do you know anything about the emptiness? Even to say that it is the unknown, you have known some quality of it, that it is unknown. The quality of its being unknown, the mind cannot conceive of. The unknown. Even the unknown becomes known in some form or the other. And whatsoever the mind says is going to be just a verbalization, a thought process. God, the word God is not really God. The thought of God is not God. And when there is no thought, only then, and when there is no thought, only then you will come to feel and realize what is really. Nothing else can be said about it. It can only be indicated. It is like a fingers pointing towards the moon. And all indications are erroneous because they are all indirect. Indirect. This much can be said, and when you are not, and really you are not, only when there is no desire. You are not only when there is no desire, because it is the desires that comprise you. Desires are, the aggregate of desires is ego, and ego is you. Only when there is no desire, because you exist only with desire. Desire is the only food through which you exist, or we can say can exist. Desire is the fuel. When there is no desire, no longing, no future, and when you are not, that emptiness is the fullness of existence. No future. And when you are not, that emptiness is the fullness of existence. When you are not, the existence is. Kabir says, Jab main tha, tab hari nahi. When I was, ego was there, God was not there. And when God is, I am not there. In that emptiness, the whole existence is revealed to you, or more precisely, you become it. So do not ask how to live with emptiness. First be empty, and there is no need to ask how to live with it. It is so blissful. The deepest bliss it is. When you ask how to live with emptiness, you are really asking how to live with yourself. When you are asking how to live with emptiness, you are really asking how to live with yourself. But you have not known yourself as yet. Have you? Have you known yourself? Enter more and more into it. Let the process begin first, and then let it continue. Let it continue until emptiness becomes your way. Let the process begin first and then continue until emptiness begins your way. Enough for now.